Hi, Chef. It's Clara again, Chef Marty's AI assistant, helping him out with this tutorial. And yes, I'm still here. He tried replacing me with a mailbot once. It didn't go well. Earlier, when we did the meatball recipe, we set up a few categories in the chef's table. Let's take a closer look at how to fill in these settings and what they mean for your own kitchen. So, Chef Luigi here has a small Italian restaurant and a typical pizza and pasta menu. Let's add them now, but we will replace this beef category we used for the meatball recipe and start with main, as in entrees, then pizza, pasta, appetizer, salad, sandwiches, dessert. And we will add cafe here because we can always use the food cost chef calculator to cost our beverages too. Yes, even that latte you're charging $7 for. We both know the beans cost 14 cents. Now, when you create a recipe, you'll give it a name, then select one of the categories you just set up. You do not have to make a category for base recipes. That category is already built into the program and will appear as an option when you create your recipes. See? Chef Marty thought ahead. It happens occasionally. Okay, while we are here, let's clean up the ingredient categories by removing this duplicate. Because duplicates are only acceptable in cocktails, not databases. And then we will add an alert date to each category. The alert dates indicate whether an ingredient in the category has had a price update before or after the entry date. So for example, for the meats, Chef is comfortable with a 2-month alert, and the same for fresh vegetables. These two categories can be more volatile, so 2 months is reasonable. If you disagree, then that's the beauty of this software. You just set your own alert timing. Look at this. You can do months, weeks, quarters, or even years. Years is for people who like living dangerously. Or for salt. Salt doesn't really go bad. Salt has seen civilizations rise and fall and simply does not care. Oh, you know what? I will sneak in a side category back over here and move cafe down one level. Once you start adding recipes, it's best not to change these, so following your menu sections is probably the safe way to go. Since this new file contains very little content, I will use Chef Marty's working file to show you how these settings appear in the software. In this chicken parm recipe, for example, the category dinner is shown here, and the ingredients are represented by the category colors you assigned in the chef tables. It's like a little rainbow of expenses. So that's how the categories show up in the recipe cards, too. Now, if you want to find an ingredient, the color categories in the Ingredients tab make it easier to search and view in the tables. Or, what Chef prefers, just use the search button here and use the dialog box to search a product, like this pork. Select pork ribs. Then it shows Go to Row in the lower right. Then it will bring you to the ingredient row. Magic. Well, VBA code, but same energy. If you want to look at a group of related ingredients, that's done by sorting the category column and then scrolling to a section. Or use the select function by unselecting all, then selecting the category you want to isolate. Look at that, all your meats with vital stats. Every once in a while, a good sales rep will come along and ask whether their company can help. Well, you can focus on all your meat products and use up-to-date information when negotiating costs with a new meat supplier. Show up with actual numbers and watch them sweat. It's beautiful. Chef Marty designed the Food Cost Chef calculator to save you time. Now, about those alert dates. Chef has quite a few triggered in the meat category. If you remember, our setting was for 6 weeks. And since this screenshot was taken in December, many of them are now past that 6-week alert. Let's go back to the chef tables and change the meat alert to 6 months instead of 6 weeks. Please don't actually do this unless you enjoy dark surprises. Look at that! All these alerts are gone now. Except for one, which is older than 6 months. That one's committed to being outdated. But let me go back and adjust that alert date back to 6 weeks again. And there you go. All the dates are highlighted again. These are easy to fix, by the way. You just have to open the edit window. You don't even have to change anything. As long as you press OK, a new date, today, will replace the old date. And now it does not trigger an alert. It's like telling the software, yes, I looked at this. I'm aware. Stop nagging me. We've all got that one family member. This pepperoni product hasn't been updated since May 5th. I'll open it, adjust the price, but I'll press cancel. Nothing changes. The pepperoni remains frozen in time. Let's go back in, change the price, press OK. There you go. Success message followed by the date being adjusted and the alert removed. It was a legit price change. The pepperoni has a new lease on life. Okay, now let's bring back all ingredients by using the Select All feature. We can also look at a recipe now, barbecue ribs. Not only does the last update show in the ingredients list, but it's also in the recipe cards. It's handy to have it here because, in this case, the price alert you're getting is for 95% of the recipe's cost. That's something you'll want to stay on top of. You can also see the oldest update on the food cost panel over here, showing August 20th. This is just letting you know, at a glance, the oldest ingredient, which happens to be a base recipe, rib rub. It's like the software is gently tapping you on the shoulder, repeatedly, until you fix it. Okay, I hope that gives you some background on setting up the chef tables and what those categories and alerts actually do. Don't forget to reach out with any other questions by using the contact form at foodcostchef.com/contact. I'll probably be the one answering. Chef Marty is busy pretending he's not emotionally attached to this software he built.